Yo, now then guys, welcome to today's stream. We are back on the farm. Right, I have received a couple of mods. Give me a minute, I just want to make sure each one has activated. Yeah guys, a square baler came on Mod Hub yesterday. I don't know if it's a error with the price or if that is literally just going to be said price, but put a long story short, it's relatively cheap to the point where we could afford to buy it brand freaking new. Yeah, brand new. We could afford to buy it brand new. And I am really tempted to buy it, to be honest. I'm super tempted to buy it. Here we go. Right, yeah, I didn't get a chance to have a stream last night, guys. I know lately I've been like having a stream on an evening as well. Basically, the Dragon Lady's got some of her new course that she's doing for a driving instructor, and by the time she finished yesterday, we had tea where I had film night with little man. It was like, it was 11 o'clock basically. I don't mind having an evening stream. I am trying to just open myself up to a slightly different time zone audience. But obviously by 11 o'clock, I would have normally been live an hour, and I started to feel a bit tired by then, and I didn't feel like it was right to go live at that time for me. So yeah, that's kind of why I didn't go live last night. Literally don't, you know, it was nothing anyone had decided to like say or do. I always have film night with my little man. The only way I don't have film night is if little man says he doesn't want to have film night. So I just want to have a look at these chickens, see how we're doing. Wow, we're getting some 10 months, 4 months. Nine months, 2 months. Wow. Why aren't they reproducing? Right, yeah, so basically, as I was saying, guys, in the mod store, on the Mod Hub, there was released a baler yesterday. This is it, guys. Like I said to you, I don't know if it's a pricing error or what, but I think we should be buying that, to be honest. It does mean we'd have to spend some money on a new wrapper, because our wrapper does square bales, and obviously we're going to need one to do. Yeah, it does round bale. Yeah, our wrapper does round bales, so we would need to look into a possible spending a little bit of money today. So if we just look at balers, we're going to need, I tell you what, calculator's coming out. Just we'd need £12,000 for the new baler, and then we would need the, oh wow, that is super expensive. Plus 54,000 plus 54,000, so we'd need 66,000. Now in return we would be able to buy our baler, which would be roughly 18,000. So take away 18,000, so we would need 48,000 from the wrapper, which we are not going to get. We are not going to get 58,000 from the wrapper. 13 to call, let's just call that 14,000. So take away 14,000. We would have to spend 34,000 on the new setup. Maybe we look at buying the baler. Maybe we look at buying the baler and we keep the round one for silage for now. Maybe. Let's go and do our daily water while we discuss things. But yeah, that's kind of... Wow, there's a lot of lag today. Don't normally have this kind of lag. But yeah, that's kind of what we have to do today. Do you know what I mean? I really need some freaking money. But yeah, the square baler. I think we should buy the square baler just in case. I think that square baler should be 120,000, and I think it's been updated and priced wrong. And I do believe we should take full advantage of buying said baler. As it stands now, we aren't doing anything wrong. It's in the store for £12,000. I think we should buy it while we can. Yo, Mr. Flores. Hello. Hello, Mr. Flo. Welcome to the stream. It's like, yeah, to be fair, mate, the wife's gone to work, the kids have gone to school. I thought, why the hell not? I'm only literally going to sit here, mate, and do literally nothing at my computer desk. So, yeah, kids have gone to school, wife's gone to work. Why not? You know what I mean? Well, not quite home alone. I have got my little dickhead with me. I can't say the word dickhead and she's like, ooh, he's talking about me. Yep, here she comes. Hiya, Phoebe. She's a good girl. See, she gets called dickhead a lot. She acts like a complete and utter dickhead, absolutely. She's that typical Labrador of like constantly zooming around everywhere like an app. I swear, if I didn't know any better, I'd say my dog was I would say my dog had ADHD, literally. But yeah, we'll get this water done, guys, and we will spend 12,000 on the baler. The reason being is we're gonna make square bales today. We can, you know, straw bales and grass bales. We can turn square. And I think £12,000 is a relatively good price to buy a square baler, and that's brand new. I definitely think it should be 120,000, but like I say, I haven't modified any of the prices. It's on ModHub for £12,000. I'm going to buy it for £12,000. If the mod creator has made an error, then that's on him. It's like if I buy, I'll tell you one thing. For prime example, right? I once bought a new car jack on Amazon. It was £15 for a 4-ton trolley jack. £15. And yes, the guy meant to list it for 150. But he didn't. He listed it for 15. I bought 3 of them. And because it was on Amazon, he had no choice but to send me 3 jacks for £15. Otherwise, Amazon would have closed his store. Anyway, he did it. He sent me 3 jacks, 3 4-ton trolley jacks for £15. And basically, I sold 2 of them for 100 quid each on eBay. So my jack was free, and I still made like £115. £185, sorry, in profit. If you go to a supermarket and you see a telly that's listed for £99 and it's meant to be, say, £199, you know fine well you're going to buy it. You know you're going to buy it. Even if you don't need it, you're going to buy it. Well, I'm going to do the same. But like I say, for all I know, that could actually be the price. I do know one thing, though, about the square baler. The square bales, I do believe, are like smaller in quantity, you know, like smaller size, like litres. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a square baler. Square baler is what we want for the straw, we want it for the grass, we want it for the silage. It's just the wrapper's very expensive. So we'll keep the round one for now, and we'll only use the round one for silage, because that's what we got the wrapper for. You're cheating! Do you know something, dude? If I was cheating, fair enough. But like I say, it's on ModHub right now, and it's £12,000 buying price for a square baler. It's definitely a wrong price, but I'm going to take full advantage of it. I can't really say it's cheating when that's the price, do you know what I mean? There goes James Bond passing my farm again. There's me time later. Well, this is it, dude. I've got to harvest a field in a minute. I'm just doing my daily water run. I do want to bring water to the farm, but I just feel like maybe if we bring water to the farm, it's kind of... it's one less thing we have to do. You know what I mean? It would be nice, though, if I could get a little water tanker that connected to the trailer. You know, to the car. Just because it would be quicker. But then again, I won't have that problem soon when we buy a really good quality speed tractor. Yeah, well, this is it, mate. This one. To be fair, mate, I do think the water mod I've got is free as well, but it's technically a well. Once you've paid for the well. But yeah, dude, look at this, man. I couldn't believe it came in the store. I said, look. Grown big. £12,000. You know the worst thing? Oh, I like that. Light yellow, dark yellow, chrome yellow. I've got to be honest, guys. I really like that light yellow. It looks more of a beigey, creamy colour to me. Oh, well, hang on. No, we're not doing that. £2,000 to paint that. I'm not paying £2,000. I can't. I'm not justifying. Dude, I've got 19 grand. I need to buy a silo, mate. I need to buy a silo. I've got expenses I need. No! Look at this little bit of witchcraft. You know, that's technically cheating. I think that is a relatively good place to put that. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, we've got barley to do today, guys. We've got barley to do today. So, time to crack on the farm. Reductions. Yeah, oh look, the water's not quite full. But yeah, we're getting there for everything. We've got loads of lettuce. I just want to have a quick check of eggs. No, that's a very bad price, to be honest. We can definitely get better. 3,062. It's about £600 off the best price. And to be fair, we have got thousands of litres, so... Right, I can no longer put this one in here. Yeah, I need to get my other garage up and running. I need to, you know what I mean? I've got so much I need to get done that it's just unreal. Right, so we want enable straw swap. For some reason, I have to enable straw swap every time. I don't know if that's just the way the game is now. Yeah, let's crack on. Let's have a look. I'll try to do this work quickly, then I'll help. No worries, man. Like I say, I'm live for a couple of hours. I'm live for a couple of hours, and I'll get myself on a bit of Apex. Yo, Farmer William, how you doing, pal? Appreciate you hanging out again, man. I feel like changing my little survival series because I don't feel like it's much of a survival series anymore. We've kind of we're no longer like in the red all the time. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's how the series started. Do you know what I mean? We started with nothing. AK ready if you want any. What? AK what? What? Oh no, this is not bad. Oh crap, this is up. Oh guys, I need. This is one of the best things to put for making flour, and I still can't make pissing flour. I am ready if you want. To be honest, the only issue I've got today, and like I said, I've said before, you know, I've got no issue with people wanting to join, things like that. The only issue I've got at the moment is the fact of having enough to do. Today I've got to harvest. I've got to make some bales. That's pretty much going to be August's work. It kind of depends what's to do tomorrow. As I say, there's are going to be the days where there's going to be nothing to do, you see. Obviously, I'm more than happy for people to join, as Flo knows. Flo doesn't join me because he's a moderator. Flo's only been a moderator for like a week. Flo joins me just because he's here all the time, do you know what I mean? And even if there isn't anything to do, he doesn't mind standing around, you know, twiddling his thumbs, basically. %33% for this harvester. I suppose that's not too bad considering it's oat. Oat usually yields really poorly, and this field's not done properly. This could have maybe been one. Imagine if we'd have had that 20% more. It would have been like half a harvester instead. But yeah, I'm trying to decide what I've got people to do if they join me today. Now, I have created the game as multiplayer. I have done that because obviously I don't want to be changing when I do it. So basically you want someone to follow you with a baler. Yeah, like I said, that's pretty much the only job I've got to do in August. We can't replant this because it's going to be September that's going to be busy. September, I think, is going to be a busy month. I think we've got quite a few things ready. Quite a few different things ready as well, that's the thing. I believe the sugar beet's ready in September. Can't cut the grass until November. But if I cut the grass this month, it won't be fully grown by October, so can't do that. I don't want to make silage as a half cut, if that makes sense. I want it to be fully grown when we do the silage, because otherwise, you know, we are kind of losing income, to be honest. Oh, hang on, let me just speed the time up in game. We don't need it on 1 times. I only ever put it to 1 times at the end of streams, guys, so we can see, because we always skip to the next day just so we can see what's in the store. But yeah, I need to, I've got so much I kind of need to do, but there's not going to be much of it I can do in August. I've been live 25 minutes, although the first couple of minutes never really counts because I'm on a starting soon screen. I have to be on that, guys, to make sure I've got everything set up. I don't really like using a starting soon screen. I feel like it puts a lot of people off because they're like, oh well, I don't know how long he's going to be, and honestly I couldn't tell you. Sometimes we go on a starting soon screen, next thing you know, my microphone, like this morning for example, I went live, my headset just wouldn't turn on. I was like, oh crap, don't tell me the batteries are dead. Apparently it just desynced from the Go XLR, and I was like, what? I'm not really sure how it desynced from the Go XLR, considering it's on a wire. You know what I mean? But I did my starting soon screen and then realised my headset didn't work. But it was annoying me because this morning my headset worked because I was watching a YouTube video while my kids were getting ready to go to school. And drop that bit of straw. There we go. Yeah, I need money. I definitely need money. Like I say, it would be so nice to buy a bigger harvester. The thing is, if I can afford to buy a bigger harvester at some point, and I have to use this tiny header, we will use this tiny header on a bigger harvester. If it's a way of buying the machine first for more storage, then obviously later on we can buy the bigger header. I know it's completely a weird way of doing things. People are thinking, well, why don't you buy the bigger header now? Trust me, if it was possible, I would. This thing doesn't like bigger headers. I swear I would join you as a farm manager and bring with me. Yeah, but that's not how it works, mate. That is not how it works. I've already got Flo pestering for his own farm. The issue is not if it is a case of if, because I don't want multiple farms. The multiplayer server turned itself off again today because nobody plays in it. So I'm not going to add multiple farms to my multiplayer that is on my connection, do you know what I mean? 96%, 97%. This didn't do too bad, I don't feel. Your potato cable cannot run that. Probably not, mate, no. Unlike you, mate, we don't all have 1,000 megabyte internet. Just saying. We'd all love 1,000 megabyte internet, but that's usually why I have dedicated servers, because then I don't have to worry about it. The only person who gets affected by my connection then is me. I will get my daily screenshot. I know the screenshots, guys, tend to be kind of the same. It's farming work, you know, what more can I do? I might get a screenshot with the baler, actually. Come on, Harvester, you take forever to empty. I can't complain. Well, no, this is it, dude. It's just... my internet just sucks. I'd love to buy a house where there's 1,000 meg internet. I'd have to move over an hour away, and the houses were an hour away in the big city, as we call it. Yeah, at least 90% dearer than the houses where I live now. So we're just stuck with crappy internet. I am thinking though, guys, when it goes through for buying the house I'm in, because I am going to buy the house I'm renting at the moment. I think that's where we're going. We've had a chance to possibly buy it cheap, and yeah, we're thinking about it. The problem is the house wants a bit of work, which is one of the reasons why we've been offered it relatively cheap. The guys, like, you know, we've been good tenants, you know, they're not querying anything like that. It's just when they start wanting quite a bit of work, he tends to just sell and swap them for other houses, and he has offered us it relatively cheap considering we've been in this house 13 years, so Handyman Reeves needs to roll up. Yeah, but dude, it's not my house. I pay rent, mate. I'm covered by tenant law if anything needs doing. But if I buy the house cheap enough, like if the house wants, for example, 30 grand, I don't mind. Like say, he's offered us it at quite a good discount, or you know, the landlord people have offered us it at quite a good discount. It wants about 30 grand spending on the house, to be honest, and they've offered us it. They haven't offered us it 30 grand less, but obviously I don't expect that because some of the changes I would make are personal. You know what I mean? It's 25% full already. Yeah, the oat has yielded really well where it didn't need liming. It didn't do too bad at all, to be honest. This would have been a nice amount to have started turning into flour, but all we can do is sell it. I wonder how much a horse pen is. Horses eat oat. Horses are... I know you don't make as much money on horses as Farm Sim 19, but I'm just wondering if maybe we could bring in horses as a little side hustle. If we buy horses for 500 quid, for example, and we can sell them for 1,000, it's money in the bank. Screw it. We'll just go. We'll get that afterwards. I wasn't paying attention. I was just opening a new drink. Yeah, we'll just get that afterwards. It's no big deal. Right, there we go. Yielded really well actually for a very poor field. I'm intrigued to find out the total amount of litres, considering 80% of the field had 20% less because it needed liming. So yeah, I'm intrigued to find out the basically whatever it yields, add about 18% on, because like I say, some of the field it didn't need, you know what I mean, some of the field was fine. But about 80% of the farm needed liming, so it's only 80% yield. So if we had 20% on to 80% of the total amount, then that would give us a rough idea of what the future total would be. What are you on about, Flo? I'm confused with what you're saying. I'm confused with what you're saying, Mr. Flores. How much? I don't know. how many litres we've got at the moment. So whatever our total is, take away 20%. So that'll give you your 80% total. Then work it out for the cost per litre as it is today, because we're going to have to sell it straight away. I've got no way to do this. I don't think I can afford to buy a horse pen. I would love to buy a horse pen, because at least if we buy a horse pen, we could buy a few horses, we could feed them with the oat, and then obviously with that money we would start basically making we'd start making money on the horses every month. I'd love to do that. I don't feel like we'd have enough in the bank though to buy a building and buy some horses. So maybe that's something we look at, you know, maybe next time. We've got to remember one thing though. We are actually running out of land. Because we made the fields to maximise the capacity of the land we own, we don't really have much spare greenery to put things like horse pens, pig pens, you know what I mean? So we would need to look at buying. I want to buy this bit of land at the side of me. To be honest, I want to buy all the land next to me. And I am really torn on which pieces of land I want to buy next. Because I'm fighting between two pieces of land. One would extend the grass field and give us a new field. This one would just extend us that way, but we'd maybe be able to look at turning this field into a rectangle, but get rid of like the circular bit, and we could maybe get like a horse pen in here or something. The thing is, one thing I kind of don't want to do, I don't want to have like all my animals next to each other. I kind of want to have them in like different areas of my farm, because otherwise I'm just going to be going to the same areas all the time. Do you know what I mean? At least if we're going in different areas of the farm to do different jobs. Oh crap, oh I haven't finished. Forgot about it. This is the problem, I forgot about this bit. I'm not letting it go to waste. It probably will only be about 4 or 5 litres. Like I said. But it's the fact that it's still worth something. Probably wasn't even worth the diesel in doing that, to be honest. Right, we've got 11,827 litres. By the time we get that 4 litres in. So divide, take away 80%. No, take away 20%, sorry. So take away 20% of 11,827 litres. What does that give you as a total? Wondering how much it's worth if it was yielded fully. Do you know what I mean? It's got to be due liming soon. I'm sure that's the second cut for the lime. If I don't have a header on that, I can get it right in that corner, which is nice. Right, so 11,827. So calculator, 11,827. Take away 20% that was yielded fully. Take away 20%. Leaves us with 9,461.6 litres. Basically 2,365 times 2. So we would have got an extra 2,365 litres plus 2,3 what did I say? Yeah, we would have come out with an extra basically 2,500 litres if it had been limed, which is actually a really good yield overall considering. Oat normally yields, and I say, when I say like yields really badly, I mean I think it's one of the worst per litres, you know, per acre. That's what I've found just in the past. I'll tell you what. Animals, horses, yeah, it's 55,000 for horses. We can't have that. There is a possibility we could maybe sell this grain next month. That might be better for us. As it stands now, right, so it sells in December. It's 1,400. We can sell this grain I think we sell this grain next month. It's closer to December. We'll need the trailer next month, that's the thing. Next month we need the trailer. But the rest of this month we don't need the trailer, so it's worth more to us in September than it is in August. So rather than selling it now and maybe taking £100 less or something, you got to remember it could be worth an extra £1,800 for what's in this trailer next month. I'm getting a drink, okay. Yeah, it's definitely worth selling next month. Definitely worth selling next month. Right, we can use the blue tractor, the New Holland, the T6. We can go and get the new baler. The new baler should be okay with this one. Again, the straw will be a better price next month. Again, once I've harvested this, I don't really have anything else to do this month. So we can always jump it to September. And I don't mind jumping it to September. That's a lovely bushy grass, is that? Actually, I think we can get away. I think we can get away with doing the grass. If we cut the grass today, it would be fully grown in 2 days' time, so it would be October/November, which means no, we'd have to cut. No, because if it's not fully grown till November, we wouldn't have a full yield to cut in December, because we have to cut it in December. We have to cut the grass in July, in summer. Last month for a summer cut is July. Right, okay, this said 115 brake horsepower. Ah, that'll be why then. 115. I've only just got enough. Big bale capacity. Yes. 240 square. Yeah, we'll have to run the red tractor doing the baling, I think. It'll run it, but it's not going to have the most power. We definitely need to get the engine upgrade on this tractor sooner rather than it'll give us 175 brake horsepower. And I do feel like we're desperate for that kind of power now. We'll unfold the baler. I always leave them unfolded anyway. So if we use the red tractor again, we'll get the job done quicker. I do like to try and use the different tractors. It's just, you know, do we want to waste any time putting? Do we want to waste any time waiting for this baler? I'll tell you what. Let's give it a whirl and see how bad it is. It might not be too bad. You don't have access to this land yet. I made a field. I made a road there anyway. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Let's Square bales and straw bales can now be square. So the only round bales we need now is silage. And that's only because we can't afford the wrapper. Yeah, it's not that, dude. It's more the you know, like the slopes. You wouldn't be able to use this one for... Oh, wow. This is going to be... These are going to be big, big bales as well. Like, I know it's 240, but... See what I mean? Look, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Yeah. It does not like any hill, mate, when we're baling. And it seems to have a slightly wider pickup as well, mate. If you notice, we're not missing as much on the sides. Yeah, that's the problem there. Let's see how big each bale is then, mate. It's going to be about 9,000 litres, maybe. 8,000 litres. I don't know. 8,500. Yeah, 9,000. Yeah, nice. Not bad for the money, mate. Like I say, I don't change any of the prices. If you go on ModHub now and look under the latest mods, yeah, it was set to 12,000. I desperately think it's the wrong price. Or maybe it is 12,000, because to be honest, it does look like an older style machine. It doesn't look as aerodynamic and as cool as the others, you know what I mean? So maybe it is 12 grand because it's an older style machine. Who knows? Again, the straw will sell tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think, as in September, is going to be a busy day. Reasons why I think that? Because we're going to have to cultivate this field. We can basically replant the oat field. We can't do it in August. We're not allowed. We have to do it in... We have to do it the month after we've harvested it. It's like giving it a month break. So we always do it the month after, but I think next month we will have some other fields ready. And if we don't, then we'll keep the crop. We'll keep the oat for as long as we can. We keep the oat until we need the trailer, basically. That is exactly how it works. We keep the oat in the trailer until we need to use the trailer for a different grain. Because the longer or the closer we can leave it in there until January, the more money we'll make from it. Can always maybe add a little, maybe do a couple more trees. I need to look at tree planting. Because it would be nice to get some new trees planted. We have lost a lot of trees, like. Also, what do you think though, Flo, about the idea for the only paying half the price for the stone production? Do you think it's kind of cheating her out? Like I said, we've got nowhere to sell stones. I don't mind bringing the stone production in at full price if we weren't, or you know, since it, if it wasn't a survival series and we could just had money. If I started this game with like 1.5 million, like, and I'd just be like, well, we'll just buy it full price. But it's a survival kind of series, but I feel like it's not our fault. We've got nowhere to sell the stones, you know what I mean? Is it necessary? Well, we wouldn't actually sell it, mate. We'd just turn it into lime. So we'd only be made, so we'd pay 12 grand. 12.5 grand, I think, is what we would pay if we paid half the price. And basically what it would do is it would just make us lime. You know what I mean? We wouldn't make any money from it. We'd just save money in lime. But it's not like, oh, you're going to make millions off it. You know what I mean? We're just going to save lime. And we only have to lime the fields every... Is it every 3? It's more like, do you want to give yourself money in the survival game? Well, this is it, mate. But I do feel like all other maps would have had a stone selling point. Actually, all other... I don't think there's another... I haven't come across another map yet that doesn't have stone selling point. That's what... That's why I was thinking of paying half for it. Because if it had a stone selling point to begin with, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But like you say, you know, it is kind of a survival series, but it's got pros and cons for doing it, and obviously it's got pros and cons for not doing it. Pro for doing it, there isn't a selling point on the map, so giving us it at half price would be the reason. Con, we're paying half the price in a survival series. Pro for not doing it, it's a survival series. Con, you know, we're having to basically give ourselves half a free production. No, I don't have stones turned on now because there isn't anywhere to sell them. I'm not going to keep breaking my equipment on stones that I can't get rid of. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I could leave them turned off for now. That's, you know, that's another pro slash con. Pro, I turn stones off, I don't have to worry about them. Con, stones are turned off. You know what I mean? It kind of fits both columns. Yeah, this tractor is just struggling ever so slightly. It's just the lack of power. Yeah, these are nice sized bales. These are nice sized bales. Really liking these bales. Really liking these bales. Definitely worth the 12 grand. We just need to buy a square bale wrapper. Like I say, the £54,000 though. Which kind of sucks because our baler's worth like 20 grand. So it would have been nice to have got rid of our baler. You know, it would have been nice to have got rid of our round baler. Because 20 grand basically gives us this machine. But we need to keep it because I can't afford a wrapper. Which sucks. Well and truly sucks. Can do maybe if you sell your... No, the round wrapper, mate, it's worth about 9 or 10 grand. Plus the baler. It's not enough to buy the square wrapper. Oh, it's not worth it at the moment anyway. This square baler is a game changer. The fact that I can just do straw right now and just make and dump, no stopping every 30 seconds. That's what always annoys me with the round baler. That's why I like that round baler I used on Maple. Alright, it might not be the quickest baler in the world, but at least you didn't have to keep stopping, because I always forgot to stop. I always forgot. It was just, that's just me. accidentally pressed the wrong button there. Yeah, we can make big square bales now. It's a game changer as far as I'm concerned. Absolute game changer. We can try and bring sheep in as well now, because all we need to do now is buy a tedder. Well, it sounds daft, but if we have to buy a tedder, we'll buy a small one. I know it means a lot of work, but think of the wool. If we can sell the wool, there you go, you see. Sell the wool, we're laughing. What we need to do really now, one of the big things we need to do now is we need to get a grain mill. We need to get a grain mill ASAP. Because we're making all this grain and we're not getting the best price for it. So a grain mill has to now be top priority for us as a entrepreneur, a farmer, a businessman. I'm loving this baler. Oh, it's so much freaking quicker. Yeah. Fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa. Don't mind me. I will be right back, says Mr. Poe. I love how you can see it working inside. Look, I love that. You can see it working. I've only just realised that's actually a thing. You can actually see the mechanical side of it working. That is awesome. That is freaking awesome. Then you turn the baler off, you can see, yeah, oh, even the little yellow like prop pipe just, you know, like the little prop shaft. Watch, it'll. And then when we get to the end, I'll turn it off, and you'll see the little yellow pipe there on the left. How it slows down to stop. It just doesn't instantly stop. I like that. I like the fact that I can just see in it. So watch that pipe now, or that prop shaft. See how it just slows down to a stop? That's a really cool animation. And then when we turn it on, it just is. Look, it starts slower and builds its way up. That is really freaking cool. Turn baler on, lift baler up, air worker. Right, so that little bit of baling there. Oh, that kind of sucks. Bulb bit. So turn baler on, change bale size, lower pickup, bulb. Right, so we can't kick any more out. That is. We're 48% to our next bale. See if we can try and dump it in that corner. To be fair, I would have done if the back wasn't. I'm not folding the baler up. Yeah, what else have we got to do today on the farm? I think we're going to be jumping. Oh, it's going to be sugar beet harvesting tomorrow. Oh, that's going to be a big job. That whole field needs. It doesn't. The problem is that doesn't need liming again. That's terrible. Right, yeah, we've got nothing else we can really do today. Absolutely loving these new bales. Absolutely loving these new bales. Just a better view contrast. Yeah, that's nice. Now put it back on the field. Right, how many bales did we make? Oh, you don't get that menu on multiplayer, do you? No, you don't get the menu on multiplayer. Right, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Technically 8.5 bales. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. I'll leave the bales on the field till tomorrow. Let's have a look in the discount store. There's nothing in there. Let's just get it past. Let's get it in the evening. Have a look in the discount store again. There's nothing in the discount store. September, 7 AM. It's going to be a busy day in September. Weeds are fantastic. Yep, that's what we've got to do. And then the next day we'll have them fields to do. Can't remember what's in there, to be honest. Barley and wheat. Barley and wheat will be ready tomorrow in. Oh, trust a round baler to come in the shop now. Look at that, 12 grand. Where were you when I actually wanted one? Right, we do need to go top the chicken feed up, so I'm wondering, I know it does mean we'll have to do a couple of extra runs, but I'm wondering if we go top the chickens up, we may be able to use this trailer instead for the sugar beet, which again means we can keep hold of a grain. Well, the sugar beet, not grain this time, is it? Again, the sugar beet sells for the better price in January. I'm back. Well, welcome back, dude. Well, welcome back. Helps if I turn my steering wheel the correct way when reversing. I don't think they're going to take it all, but you never know, they might actually take it all. Oh, is that all you left me? Saying that, we will have barley ready to harvest tomorrow, so we can always refill this tomorrow. We're desperate for a silo. We are desperate for a silo. I know I'm not going to get much for this, guys, but I'm not going to keep this. I'm just going to go and quickly sell this. Like I say, we can keep barley for chickens tomorrow when the next harvest is ready. So it makes no sense in... I know we're going to make probably less than £1,000, but I need this trailer for the sugar beet. Feels weird coming this way just to sell 881 litres, but it's definitely the right thing to do. $789. 791, sorry. Why did I say 789? 791. But now we can do the sugar beet harvesting, so and we've got somewhere to put it. I'm actually thinking of... No! Right guys, while we're here, we're just gonna have a look at this. Look at this nice little tractor, 4-wheel drive. Look at that, beautiful 4-wheel drive tractor. Let's have a look underneath the... Oh, lovely. Yeah, it's a lovely... We did that on purpose, guys. What can I say? We crashed so we could actually look. And if anyone disagrees with that, then you're wrong. You're wrong. We're just having a look at some the design of our tractor underneath. Watch your corner. I know, dude. I never watch corners on this game. To be fair with you, most of the time I turn traffic off. I'm thinking of putting the sugar beet on the ground, guys, in the farm. I am thinking of keeping it to one side until January. I want to try and keep as well. I can't keep grain, but root crop could sit on the floor. Yeah, I got these new little sheds. I don't know what they were like. I just thought I'd just come across them. I thought might be quite cool. That nice little shed there for 10 grand. Oh, I wonder if I could get that shed for 10 grand. We could actually store grain in it. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, I go through things. We see what we can find for silos and stuff. Manure pit, just a little one. A little manure pit, but apparently holds 4 million litres. Come on. Multi-fruit silo, £11,000. What do you reckon, guys? Holds 2 million. The thing is, there's nothing I can do about... Holds... Oh, I was going to say, that sucks. That's for hay. I can't decide if I like that, though. That's the thing. What do you reckon? Needs to run, mate. I got some business. See you later. No worries, man. I kind of like that, but I don't like the quantity. 2 million. It's the only thing that puts me off with it sometimes. It's just some of the stuff just... Like, no offense, but why couldn't that be like, I don't know, 250,000? Although at least it does have 3 towers, so it would hold more than you think. We could get that. We could move that equipment. We could put that there. Or what we could do is we could put it... We could technically put it there. Nice. So if we had a taller one, we could actually get away with putting it. If we had a taller shed, we could actually get away with putting that in a shed without it technically poking through the side, you know. Trying to get a good angle so I can see. Well, that's no good. I've got trees in my way. No, we won't be able to put it in. It would have to have a flat back. Like the front, for example. You could get that to work. Give me a second. I want to try and get a really good angle. Like, I'm not obviously putting it at the front. But you could basically put, no, because it's going to just go straight into the... It's a shame that metal thing's on the front of each one. If that had been on the back, I could have maybe put them further in. I do quite like that silo though. That's the thing. I do really like that silo. I think that silo looks pretty cool, considering. And we could always put it there. What do you reckon? Silo we've never used before. It's relatively... I'm just not happy with the fact that it holds 2 million litres, but there's nothing I can do about that. I'm not going to... I don't edit XML files. Someone creates it, adds 200,000 litres. If they had 2 million litres, they had 2 million litres. There's not really much I can do about that. But we could put that there. Yeah, we're going to have that. Right, I don't want to use dirt. Like I say, we always use dirt for free. We always will. I'm not going to use dirt there though. I just want to get me an idea. And dirt's always free because it's basically just us skimming the grass. Basically, we do like have set prices. I try and make them more realistic, to be honest, the prices, because the prices that this charges for like gravel, for example, no offense, right, but gravel's £35 a ton where I'm from. It ain't expensive, yet this game will have you believe that gravel's like costs as much as bloody concrete, and it really doesn't. So what we'll do is we'll just set a price. I know how far 3 ton of gravel goes because my driveway. Like I say, it doesn't have to be perfect. That's why we're using this green one. Painting, where's the mud gone? I just want to do that though, because we don't need that. This is another reason why we do it this way. There we go. That's like a set price. What we've got there? Different kind of gravel. Oh, I like that gravel. I'll tell you what. So we'll have that there like that with a bit of green, yeah, and then we'll. No, I didn't ask for that. And then we'll put that in the middle there. And then we'll just put some odd little patches like that. That just makes it kind of look like the grass is growing through it. You know what I mean? Do some random little patches. Oh wow, that's mega gravel. There you go. There you go, look at that. I like that. I kind of like that. I just don't like the quantity of it. Okay, that looks like grass is kind of growing through here. Look. So look, that's what I wanted. Look. So we've got a really good looking gravel here. And then we've got like gravelly grass and then grass. So that grass, it looks like it's growing into the floor. That's what I wanted. I think we set ourselves... how much should we charge for that? About £1,000 in gravel? Like I say, it might be more. That might have charged us more than we would have actually paid to do it, but... Remove money. 1,000 for the gravel and the installation. Right, the only thing I will do for free though is I just need to quickly... Landscape. Yeah, no, the £1,000 can include the... Okay, it's not letting me... It wasn't letting me smooth that, and I need that smooth. Right, so there we go. There's a little bit of timber we can sell. We'll just lift that into the I tell you what, we'll lift that and leave that there for now. Yeah, I just wanna smooth that up a little. It might be because I'm stood too close actually. Landscape. So yeah, £1,000. It'll include the smoothing as well. Right, I need to change brush strength so it's... I don't understand. It's not working. I'm going to presume it's not working maybe because of that tree. Look at all the way it's just acted. We'll have a look. Like I say, we've got loads we need to get done today, but obviously the silo is massive for our farm. It's massive. We finally got a silo. Like I say, I'm not happy with the quantity of the silo, but you know, I can't do anything about that, I'm afraid. I don't understand why it won't. Don't have to be perfect. I just need it to be not quite as in your face kind of thing, if that makes sense. There you go. Maybe that's better. Maybe we'll try it. We'll try it. At the end of the day, we do have we do have a grain we need to put in it. Yeah, we officially have a silo. I know people might be like, oh, you know, it was too cheap for the quantity it holds. I didn't design it, guys. You know what I mean? I didn't design it. I think this would have been a good one for maybe like 250,000, 300,000 litres maybe. But the thing is, they always have quite high quantities. I just hope this works and puts in what we want. Yeah, an extra 2,500 there should have been from that field. It would have been a nice amount of oh, we got. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Although at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be perfect. Beautiful. Right, so it is multi-fruit. Obviously, I know it said multi-fruit, but sometimes people say multi-fruit and it doesn't actually mean multi-fruit. So it does take sugar beet as well. We'll use it for whatever. We'll use it for whatever. Alright, blue tractor and sugar beet harvester. It just means now, as long as we can afford to live, we can... we're not going to be... Still not great, that, is it? Whoa, look at that. Yeah, we need to do a bit of sculpting on the farm. But for all I know, like, this could be interfering with it, do you know what I mean? So it goes up to here and then comes down. What we might do is we might just level... We might get this level here, level this corner out, and then we'll just smooth these edges. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. But I'll need to move the equipment anyway, and I need this equipment to do this job, so we might as well harvest. September's going to be the month to do it, because we don't have that much to do. Right, I need Control and I always forget what button that is. I might set up my stream deck actually and just put sugar beet output, you know, and just press a button then. Good though, we've got plenty of lettuce to sell. Did I say that sells in December? Oh, whenever it sells, it's gonna be bloody brilliant. Right, there we go. 3 rows at a time. For 2 choices now, we can either fill a bucket and put it in the harvest. We can put it in the trailer, or we can just fill a bucket and just go and put it straight into the silo. I am glad we got a silo now. I didn't even know I got that silo pack. Must be a silo pack that got updated. So I sure as hell didn't download any silo pack yesterday. But I did update several mods. So maybe it's something to do with that. That's all I can put it down to, really. Really? I missed one. Really? Tell you one thing, actually. That's a bit easier. The sun's coming up. Do you know what I mean? I just want to get as much done as I can, and technically, I'm gonna leave it on 2 times for the time this month, just for now. Because we have got quite a bit to do this month. I have got quite a bit to do. Like I say, harvesting the sugar beet takes forever. I just realised I didn't change my stream title episode number. Crap, I completely forgot about that. Oh my, it's because my headset didn't work when I went live. To resync my headset. Kind of reminded me, now I just thought to myself, that stream title looks wrong. And it is. It's massively wrong. It needs changing. Come on, tractor. Come on, little tractor. Phoebe, stop. I thought someone was knocking on my door then. It's you and your bloody tail. What are you doing? Are you the reason I answer my door half the time and there's no one ever there? You and that bloody tail. It's hard to know the difference when you've got your headset on. Missed it again. I will be so glad when I can get a really good quality bloody sugar beet harvester. This one is taking the George Michael now. How come I can get perfect lines going up but coming down I always miss so bloody much? Work that one out. Look. Perfect freaking line, yeah. When I do a U-turn now and go back the other way, it's going to be a complete and utter mess. See? Already missed it. And yet the wheel lines go in the same place as the other ones. And yet apparently it's not right. I think the edge of the weight to the edge of the grain I think is a spot on little position actually. It'll be nice if that edge actually makes sense. I can't see the weight. I can't see the part of the weight I wanted to anyway. Right, so let me the edge of that weight there with there, yeah. Try it from this angle. Nope. Edge of the weight now. It makes no bloody sense, this thing. Hey, it's got a mind of its own sometimes. So going upwards it is actually the edge of the full weight. Yet when I come down it's the edge of the weight extension on the top. That's weird. How was my field so pissed? Should be, yep. Actually, I want to maximize the width because I need to get done. September, we need to get this done. We need to get this in the silo. We then need to get that field next to us cultivated up, seeded, fertilized, you know, the works. We're gonna have to put another crop in it without liming it again. That was the second harvest without lime, and I do believe it's every 3, if I remember rightly. So yeah, every 3rd harvest. I don't remember what we did. Wheat in it first time. Now we've done oats. So we could put barley, could put sorghum. I could put anything in it really. I'm just thinking what I might have production wise within the next year. I'd like to think I'm going to have a full production within the next year. I'd like to think that anyway. I'm not guaranteed to have that, but I am hoping to have a full production by next year. This would be flour. We need roughly £80,000, I think it is, for the building. Obviously we're going to have to give up some farmland for it. Have to install it somewhere. Yeah, ended up having more to do on this stream than what I thought. 1 hour 40 in, so yeah. September will most likely be the last day of this stream, or if you're watching over on video, over on YouTube as a video, guys. Like I said, they're not edited over on YouTube. They're just the stream moved over. I know we talk about our new YouTube series coming all the time, but to be honest, I keep finding better maps to possibly do it on. You know what I mean? That's the thing. And I don't really want to do it on a map that everybody else is using. And that's why our multiplayer map's got a huge German map. Because to be honest with you, I don't see that many with it, so... And if I do, they're not English, they're not, you know, they are actual German family. I think it's German. I couldn't actually tell you. It could be German, it could be Dutch. I know it's not French. But yeah, my stream's pretty quiet today, guys, so if I'm just quiet, just enjoy the background music if you hear it. It's not the best music in the world. It's free. It's stuff that YouTube will allow me to use. So yeah, that's why we use it. YouTube let us use it. So as if I'm gonna have to come back down here for one strip. Well, if that's the case, I might as well come back down for 2 strips. Get that one. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I want to get Epidemic music back. I don't really like paying for non-copyright music, and it's not a case of being cheap or anything like that. It's just when I've listened to Epidemic in the past, they just mix the playlists up. Or they put the same on the playlist. They'll have the same songs twice in a row, but one with, like, for example, one with words, one instrumental, and you just don't want it like that. Do you know what I mean? You can, yeah, you can download. To be fair, you can download songs. I don't think you can download many though. Now I need to download the music from Epidemic for the videos. Like, I use Spotify now, and I use Streamwaves music, I think it's called. And yeah, like I say, it's alright. It does the job. Bit of background music when my streams are chat quiet, because I can't. It is very difficult to sit here with no conversation and talk. It really is. If anyone ever says it's not, they're most likely a psychopath. And used to talking to themselves anyway. And if anyone gets offended by that comment, you've probably just proven my point. We're desperate for more sheds. I've got this massive shed and I literally don't exactly utilise the space in it. It's unreal how bad it is. Landscaping level, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna smooth that area there, and now we're just gonna do this. We're gonna just smooth that. I don't mind an embankment there, and then we'll smooth that along there like that. Lovely. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. And then we'll smooth that around there so it's a bit of a nice corner. Okay, we could smooth that corner out quite a lot more. That'll do. That is a lot neater. Yeah, that's a lot neater. I'm glad I did that. And look, we got rid of the bit of a bump here. There's a little bit here and there. I love that smoothness there. Just can't seem to get it there. Maybe it's colliding with something. That's definitely. Oh, that's got a nice smoother. Yeah, really liking that. That is yeah, I'm really liking that. I just want to get this little bit here done. This is the thing of doing this kind of landscaping, where you've got to just kind of. There we go. Look, just do something like that. There you go. Perfect. Right, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go and move these. We'll go and move these bales first, because we've done the harvest on the sugar beet. We'll pretend to give it like a minute to like dry out, or, you know, just sit in sun for a little bit. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, there's nothing we want in the store. We've only got £7,000 anyway, so it's not like we've got much money, to be honest. I kind of want to sell that flatbed trailer now, because at worst case scenario, I could drive this to the shop. manually load at the shop, you know what I mean? It's a good amount of money, that's the thing. So we'll have a lot more bales tomorrow, so I don't see the point in selling these. Unless it's the best price to sell, there's no point. We'll have wheat, barley to do tomorrow. Not how I quite wanted it. I did want it slightly better part than that. Bless me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Need that bucket. This is in the way. This is in the way. Yep. I'll unlock. That in there for now. Dump it right against the back. Right, let me move that tractor out of the way. Right. So we're using the New Holland. We wanted to use the New Holland last time we did this, but the weight we had at the time was pretty crap. Now hopefully this weight is going to be enough for the bucket and the sugar beet. We need the front loading tool, which is over here. It's got the stone bucket on it still. Drop the stone bucket. I know this front handler is too big for this tractor, but it serves another purpose. I only want to buy one of them. Throughout my entire series, I only want to buy one, so the last thing I want to be doing is buying completely different front loading tools. Just will not fill that 100% going downhill. Going uphill won't have a problem. Watch. It might take a minute. It'll make a pile. Look, 88, 100. Oh, this bucket's perfect though, isn't it? Don't get me wrong. You should have wider tyres on. But if I put wider tyres on now, I'm never gonna be able to do it. Right, so I can actually put the sugar beet in that silo. Like I say, I would like to buy the machine to cut it. There is actually a mod come out that basically lets you cut sugar beet. It does lime and stone as well, actually. It's not a building though, it's under the miscellaneous section. I kind of want to buy it because it'll cut sugar beet probably quicker for us. I'll show you it in a second. There's something I would like to buy. Yeah, by the time we've messed around going to a trailer, we might as well just do it this way. But yeah, what I want to buy on miscellaneous, this is what I want to buy. The CR R600. It basically can cut stone, sugar beet, straw, grass, silage, hay. Basically, it just shreds anything you put in it. So cut sugar beet is obviously worth more money. And you can buy the cut sugar beet bucket. We had the cut sugar beet bucket. We had that. It did the job, I suppose. Look at it that way, it did the job. It was just expensive for the size of it. This is just a machine where you just put in and put a trailer on the other side. So what I'm thinking is I do believe as well that it's portable, so we might be able to put it underneath the output of the silo, and then we can just shred from that into the trailer directly. I know it's kind of like should you really do it that way? If there's a way we can do something that's not stupid, like I say, I'd have this silo is amazing. I love the fact that it's like a wooden silo. I just don't like the fact it's got 2 million, you know, but the price, I'll take it. I'm not going to pay hundreds of thousands for a metal one. You know what I mean? We just needed a silo. We now have one. Plus this will actually give us a grand total of how much sugar beet we have. I feel like it does need flattening and smoothing a little bit, just there. But like I say, we're working on it. We didn't even have this 10 minutes ago, so... You might be thinking to yourself, oh Matt, just go fill up a trailer. Trust me, by the time I fill the trailer up, it's just as quick to do it this way. And then we're only going to dump it into that silo to begin with. Yeah, I didn't realise I got any new mods yesterday for silos. I don't remember doing it, so I'm wondering if one of the silo packs I have was updated. It would make sense. Can't seem to get it to 100 again. But we've got lettuce to sell, we've got eggs to sell, we've got sugar beet to sell, we've got straw to sell, we've got oat to sell. We should see a nice little income as soon as January comes. We just need to make that £8,600 last until January. The added bonus being that we have seed. We have a few bags of seed. We've got lime. I think the only thing we really could do... We've got a little bit of fertiliser. I don't think we've got enough to do it all. But as long as we've got enough... Don't know what I was doing there. Wrong button. Wondering if that weight further down will be better for us. It might not be. I don't like how it technically almost scrapes on the floor, but I kind of see why. Hey, we got a bucket with 100% in it. That doesn't happen very often. Yeah, we get to use our new seeder, I suppose. We've not actually used it yet. It's wider seeder than the other one. Like I said, most mods do come from Mod Hub. We may have the odd one or two that doesn't, but the majority of them do come from Mod Hub. I'm trying to think which ones I've got that non-Mod Hub. Oh, I've got my harvester header. The one I like to use, actually, it's a weird harvester header. It like unfolds basically, and it just means you can drive around height style maps without a trailer, because I'm not great with trailers, to be honest. Pushing that there seems to it's definitely because of this slope. There is some stone in this field as well, and I would quite like to get the stone out of the field, which is going to be a very slow job. Oh, there's genuine question. I'm not expecting it to. Is this silo? Oh, I've got no stone anymore. I put my silo here and it's removed up my big pile of stone. I had several thousand litres of stone, and I seems to have removed it. Crap. Well, that's not good. All that time wasted doing that. Yeah, this weight is absolutely perfect. I might look at selling the other weight when we've got the harvest in, and we can afford to change the other one, because this weight has been perfect on both tractors, so we might as well buy another one. Wonder how many thousands of litres we've got in here now. How many times have we dropped off now? There's the question. Times that by 3,100 and about 11, although some of them weren't full, were they? Here we go. 91%, come on, we want a little bit more. 91%. Are you gonna give us the 100? 99. Close enough. Yeah, weeds are growing. This is another reason why I let that field grow for the day. The weeds will grow. We'll get rid of the weeds with the seeder. And then technically we don't have to weed that, because that's one thing I've noticed actually. If we get rid of the little baby weeds, we don't get any big weeds, so we don't actually need a sprayer at the moment. I'm not doing it that way on purpose, it's just the way it falls. By leaving it a month to rest, we're not actually having to mess around too much with the weeds, which is nice. Quite like that. It's not like we can afford a big sprayer anyway. That's our sprayer. Tiny little thing, about 4 meters wide or something stupid. It's not very big. Let me go up here, and then all our sugar beet we're gonna put is at the bottom now. Fantastic, 38%. I just love how far this series has come from literally having nothing. It's just so... It's been a lot of hard work. It's been a lot of hard work. It really has. You know, them first 10, 12 episodes where we just had this little bit of land and, you know, we couldn't even get rid of the grass, and we made a point of buying a baler, and then we were just selling grass, and then we used the grass money to buy a wrapper so we could make silage, and we bought another, you know, we bought a bit of land. It's amazing how it's just come from a chainsaw, a 25 brake horsepower Zetor tractor, and a flatbed trailer. It's amazing. Like I say, we got ourselves a medium-sized greenhouse, and then we upgraded that to a big one when we could afford it. I know for those who have actually watched the videos, because I know there are actually people on YouTube who are watching the videos like crazy. Even though I don't have many views, you're clearly watching the majority of them because of the watch hours. It just tells you in the analytics. It doesn't tell me who it is, but obviously, whoever you are, I do massively appreciate that kind of support on YouTube. I literally have like 211 subscribers, you know what I mean? But someone is putting many hours into watching the streams. Roughly 25 minutes a half. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a big day tomorrow in the game, which will most likely might be this evening stream actually. Like I say, the only reason I didn't get an evening stream in last night is because by the time my wife finished her training course and stuff, it was late. Then we had to eat, and then it was film night with my little man. Yeah, I think in future, guys, we will use a trailer. I think in future we will use a trailer. It's been nice doing it this way. You can't say I didn't do something different. I've officially done something different, so you can't say I haven't. But yeah, I think in future we will just use the trailer. We always have more than one trailer. Well, yeah, that's the thing. We always have more than one trailer, but we have moved a lot today. Oh, come on. We've literally pushed it into another field. It's definitely not going to pick it up. But I've literally just pushed it all the way up a field. It's not going to pick it up. 87% is going to be the most this load takes. I don't know why it does it. It's very weird. Yeah, we're a little bit bouncy now. Yeah, lifting that weight has made us very bouncy. Right, let's get that little bit just here, and then we'll go back down to the bottom. Hopefully we can get all this in one bucket now. It is another day where we've not made any money, but obviously it's a day where we spent quite a lot of money, but we've got a lot of crop ready to sell now. It's ready to sell. We're just waiting for the best month, which is December, January. Oh, we've got more than one bucket here. I didn't expect that. Yeah, we'll leave the sugar beet field today. That will be ploughed up tomorrow. We'll de-stone it tomorrow. We'll get it replanted and fertilised tomorrow. That same with the... no, we do actually need to get the that field done today. So we harvested that in August. This is one of the reasons why I don't like to change the in-game days or the in-game months in one stream, because I forget what month I started on, and then like, do I need to do that today? Do I not need to do that today? There we go. We have officially harvested that field. So we can get straight on with the what was the oat field. I don't know what size horsepower my new tool is. Let's have a look. Seeders. 160 brake horse. Right, we can't use this one. We have to use the other one. We'll be laughing as soon as we get the engine upgrade. I just can't afford it. The engine upgrade is quite expensive considering. This should let me seed at the same time. Seed and cultivate at the same time, sorry. Right, we do need to fill the seeder up though. We had oat in it. Can be barley next then. Oh, hang on. Let's just fill it up. I want to leave one bag of seed though, just in case. Oh, no, it's alright. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, let's put barley in this field. We did wheat first time, then we did oat. Barley's in that field there, so that won't be barley next time. It's just a way of rotating the crops. It's just a way of rotating the crops that we get in our ground. Oh, that seed is lovely. That is a fantastic mod. Drives well, handles well, the animations look really nice. It's a lovely colour blue. I love the little blue and white effect. That's really cool. Yeah, it is a direct drill. We don't need to basically cultivate. We'll never get rid of our cultivator though, because our cultivator is huge. And I do want to bring in bigger machinery if I can. Like I say, until we're sat with millions in the bank, this series should continue. And I know it's not exactly really much of a survival series anymore, but it is, because at the end of the day we still started with nothing. It's not about... It's not how we or where we end, it's how we started. We started in a survival mode. You know, I didn't just start with like £1.5 million and go, right, let's buy anything and everything we need. we don't have access to land? I'd already lifted it. Right, let's... If I do 2... I've done 2 at the top. If I do 2 here along the bottom, then we should be able to go up and down now. And have enough room to turn around, hopefully. See, these are jobs I would have had workers doing. But I literally cannot get a worker to do this. We're not allowed. We're not allowed. We have to do everything ourselves. The only time I'm allowed a worker is if like Flo's about, you know, one of my subscribers is around. Yeah, I ended up having a lot more to do to this morning than I thought. Just get this head. I just want to get this outside one done. I'm going to overlap it here because it kind of jumps out a couple of times as we go down this field. So it'd be nice not to miss any. It'll be nice not to miss any, but you know, it's not normally how it works for me. So the only downside to doing it this way is because we haven't just cultivated, we can't get the stones off. And there are a few stones that Flo missed. Obviously, he did it with a bucket. I know just how difficult it is to do it with a bucket. So, no, it wasn't like a dig that he didn't do anything or out like that. It was just a genuine thing of, you know, he did just miss a few. So, because we didn't just cultivate, we aren't in a position to be... getting the missing stones. I will at some point do that. Like I say, stones will be turned back on as soon as we have at least something to do with them. Extra couple of meters as well, this seeder, so it's proper speeding this job up, which I like that. It's proper making this job go a lot faster. Fantastic mod, fantastic mod. Do this, we'll get it fertilised, and yeah, what a productive day today. I genuinely can't get over how much we've actually got done today. Genuinely can't get over what we've got done today. That is so we've jumped 2 days. Basically, we haven't jumped 2 days, but we started in August. We're now in September. Yeah. 2 times was a bit slow. To be honest, it was the sugar beet harvest. It feels slower than it actually is. But what have we done today? We bought a new baler. We have harvested in August we harvested the oat from this field. We bought that new silo over there. It looks lovely in the background. It looks a proper, I don't know, it just looks nice. I think wooden buildings do look nice. Now I know I did buy a giant English metal shed, but I bought that for a reason. It was more the size of it. You know what I mean? If whoever made that silo, if they make sheds that look like that, I'll probably go for a lot of them sheds. I think I do have a wooden shed, but I don't think it's very big. Oh, no, no, no. Too much steering on my wheel. Doing full lock too much. Tell you what we'll do, we'll just go up here a little bit. Yeah, we've got loads done today. I think we would have been alright in August as well though, to cut the grass. We could have had some grass bales to just make a little bit of money on. But I didn't want to risk it not being ready in time for the silage. Like I say, we'll cut it in November for silage. We can only sell silage once a year. That will give us a massive amount of money increase. And then that's where we can look at possibly buying another bit of land. The thing is, if I buy another bit of land, I'm going to need a bigger harvester. I could do with the bigger harvester now, so do I maybe keep the money and try and get a bigger harvester, or do I buy the land and use the smaller one, because then at least we'll, you know, we know within a year, within an in-game year if one comes up in the store. But if one comes up in the store at a discount price and we don't have the money, we're going to be screwed, and then we're going to be like, we don't have the money to buy it, and then we're going to be kind of annoyed that we spent our money on a field. But the problem is if we keep the money and one doesn't come, we haven't had a big harvester come in the store at all. Actually, apart from the little harvester I had to begin with, you know, like the 1960 style one, we actually haven't had a harvester come in the store. We must be due a good sized harvester soon. God, right now I'll take a John Deere one. Now the only reason, if anyone's watching now and is like, oh, what is it with you? You don't like John Deere? I just don't like their colour green. Literally, I don't know, I just don't like it. If there was a paint mod where I could paint the John Deere tractors a different colour, I'd have loads of them. I just don't like that colour green. I just don't like dark green. Whatever bloody colour it is, I call it John Deere green. I just don't like it. Personal preference, I just don't like it. There we go. That was fantastic. That is a fantastic machine. Like I say, the little blue tractor can't really pull it yet, but it will when it gets an engine upgrade. Like I said, we just can't afford to upgrade the New Holland tractor yet. It would be nice though to buy a brand new tractor. Both our tractors are from the used market. It would be nice to be in a position to buy a new one. Maybe that's something we could buy with the silage money. And maybe get rid of one of these tractors. Actually, I'd keep the New Holland. It would be this case one I got rid of. Right, we're in this tractor. I've got the weight on it, so I might as well just quickly fertilise this field. Right, let me zoom out so I can get the spray pattern. Yeah, we'll deal with that field tomorrow. We'll put sugar beet back in. That's the only field we always put the same crop in. But we have to plough it after each go anyway, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, it's the only one we put sugar beet in. It's more just because of the header though, guys. Not the header, the harvester. The harvester we have for sugar beet is tiny. Change working width, control Z. I think that should be enough for this side. Nope. There we go. That will be good enough for this size. That's what I like about this tool, actually. Actually, maybe the other one would have been better. No, it's really not. This one's too much, but it's better than it was. Let's try and get over this way a little bit and try and get that in one pass if we can. We should be able to be honest. Looking good. I didn't get it. I could have moved over a little bit more, I suppose. Right, let's go do that bottom bit. That is this field completely done for today. I'd love to get the smoothing tool and just hammer it out on all these fields. We do have a lot of uneven fields, but I quite like the unevenness as well. It's just a nightmare when it comes to the you know, the picking up the stones. But we are picking up stones with a bucket, so that's kind of our own fault really. We can't afford the tools, we can't afford the machinery. It's a genuine case of what can we afford to buy and what can't we. Right, so that field should now have level 1. Right, so that needs liming. That's why we haven't limed this field yet, guys. We're waiting for the... because they used to be two... these used to be two separate fields in that one there. And obviously, now it's one. We're just waiting for the other one to basically want liming. And then we'll lime the entire field. I kind of wish I'd have limed it now, though, because it would have been easier to get the smaller bit unlimed than the bigger bit. We wouldn't have lost so much in the... previous 2 yields, because we've ended up harvesting that twice now. This is the 3rd time, so there's not really much point now. They'll all want liming after this. Right, second-hand shop. Anything else new? Nope. I don't know how often these shop updates actually. So level 2, level 2, level 2, level 2, level 2. Obviously we can't do level 2 there because we've only just done level 1. That's not been ploughed yet or limed, so we'll leave that. So yeah, that is definitely all done. So when is the next... that's grass. So tomorrow will be barley and whatever's down here. Wheat. Barley and wheat tomorrow. As well as dealing with that field. 95%, yeah. Yeah, lovely thick grass. That'll make some really nice silage. Yeah. Lovely. I need to weed. There's one thing that's got plenty of time to grow. That's like midway. That day definitely tomorrow. That should be the day after. But yeah, as I say, we haven't really made much money today. It's not been a case of making money. It was a genuine case of we bought a silo. Everything we've now got is in the silo. So best prices for selling. Let's have a look. We have sugar beet, 48,000 litres, January. We definitely want to try and get that cutter though. Oat is December. So in December we can sell the oat. So I'll tell you what we may do. In December we will sell the oat and then we will buy... In December we will buy this cutter. And then basically what will happen is we can then cut the sugar beet. So the oat money will pay for us making more money. I know, but then we can do that every time as well. We can start cut sugar beet. Yeah, it's a nice silo. I really do like the silo. I think it looks really nice. Yeah, we're kind of what we got here? A cabinet for front loader tools. We do have a little shed there, £2,000. Can't really store anything in that though. I do like that little shed though. What the hell? Can we not chip? Right, yeah. I wonder what we could put in that. Just imagine that. Look. Level the ground out there. We could put that little shed in there. Maybe put the harvester in there. And then we can get more implements in this shed. Ooh, that's an idea. £10,000. What we got here? Little. I do prefer the sheds with the doors though, to be honest. In particular reason, yeah, less lag. Right. Oh, hang on, that's a nice shed as well. I know it's not technically a shed with doors, but you could put like, you could. If I'd have bought that earlier, I could have put like sugar beet in that. You know, in one section of that. That would have been quite a cool idea. Don't know if there's any more to that though. No. Yeah, just a cheaper wooden shed. Silo extension. So we don't have any wooden silo extensions, but that holds 2 million, so we probably won't ever need that. We could do like that. Seed storage. Ooh, well, I like that. We have to keep topping that up though. The water supply can... so we can get water from it. That's not bad. I like that. Like I say, I just got a couple of mods, but I didn't remember buying the what is it one? Fermenting silo. I'm never gonna put that in, guys. I would rather build and use a silo. Yeah, we need to get the grain mill. Grain mill there, £70,000. That one's 96,000. Cereal, chocolate, muesli. TMR factory, yeah, probably won't ever use that. Right, this is a Camlan's. So he has modified a biogas for us. 180,000. Oh, it's still cheaper than the rest, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so we will be buying the windmill for the grain mill, and I am definitely thinking that it needs to be like, I think it needs to be up here, to be honest. We could always level a little bit of this land out. We could level some land out. Make a little track going up. Where else could we put it? Even if we have to buy land, we could always buy a bit of land. I just feel like if it's higher up, it would more likely, you know what I mean? We've already cleared this area of trees, look. That would be pretty good. There's 70 grand and we can start making flour. It's only 80 for sugar. There's a sawmill. Let's have a look at the sawmill. You know something? Maybe we need to get the sawmill in first. Get some trees, get some more trees cut. I didn't even realise that was an option. I could have brought that in earlier. And instead of selling trees, I could have been making wood. I've really screwed myself over, haven't I, in this series? Now I'm actually taking time to look into it. Like, I'd love to buy one of them. I ain't got enough money now, though. $26 grand to bring in sheep. Ooh, that might be better up there. I don't really want to use these pens. I want to use the buildings. But these pens can actually... Look, if you notice the shape of it... Oh, it actually fits to the hill. Rather than... Like, if I place this now, it will flatten the land. This one shapes to the hill. Yeah, we've got ideas on what to do, guys. I pressed the wrong button. Go away. I am going to call it quits for this morning stream, guys, because it's 2.5 hours. If I jump another day, I've got too much work to do to carry on in this episode, basically. Yeah, my stream title's got the wrong number on though. But yeah, we are... If I jump to October, I've got this to do. I've got 2 fields to harvest. Yeah, I've just got way more than I could do in like 30 minutes, you know what I mean? And I do like to start new episodes on new days. I am going to try and get live again this evening. I am going to try. I am going to just quickly change to tomorrow. More just to see what's in the store. I don't have to save it, I just want to see what's in the store. In the store we have a trailer. We have a forage cutter. We have a that is the trailer I always buy. Low loader wagon, that's not bad. Quite like that. That's probably more useful than our other one. I don't like that. It's got a dolly. That would be a worthwhile investment if I had a tractor with horsepower. But I don't. But guys, I do massively appreciate everybody for watching, and until next time guys, I will see you all later on. Bye for now guys.